The wait is over. It's official, my friend. The board has made the decision, and the seemingly impossible signing has happened. After weeks of behind-the-scenes negotiations, a strong name with a history of immediate impact is arriving to wear the Lakers jersey. But before we reveal who he is, if you love this team as much as we do, please like and subscribe to the channel. Because what we're about to tell you now could be the beginning of a new era for the Lakers. Breaking news. The Lakers just pulled off the most surprising move of the offseason, and it could redefine LeBron James's final chapter in the NBA. In a stunning development that's already shaking up the league, DeAndre Ayton has officially joined the Los Angeles Lakers, creating an immediate buzz among fans and analysts alike. But that's not all. Ayton's arrival puts him on an exclusive list, an elite group of players who share a unique distinction in NBA history. What group is that? He's now the 9th number. One overall pick to play alongside LeBron James, a feat that highlights not just LeBron's longevity, but his ability to attract top-tier talent throughout multiple eras. And from Shaquille O'Neal to Kyrie Irving, each name on this list tells a story of championship pursuits, redemption arcs, or unforgettable what-ifs. Let's dive deep into this historic connection and what it means for the Lakers' championship hopes in 2025. DeAndre Ayton, selected number 1. 1 overall in the 2018 NBA Draft, enters a crucial moment in his career. Still just 26 years old, Ayton has had an uneven path since entering the league, showing flashes of dominance in Phoenix but ultimately falling short of expectations, especially during his recent stint with the Portland Trail Blazers. Now wearing the purple and gold, Ayton is being handed a massive opportunity, not only to revive his career, but to do it under the mentorship of one of the greatest players of all time. This isn't just about another roster addition. It's a calculated gamble by the Lakers front office to align young talent with veteran leadership. And historically, that formula has worked well for LeBron. Remember Shaquille O'Neal's swan song in Cleveland? Or Dwight Howard's redemption story during the Lakers' bubble championship run? Ayton now joins that legacy, and the spotlight is blinding. But this narrative isn't just about what Ayton brings. It's about the incredible company he joins. Consider this. 9 number 1 overall picks have shared the floor with LeBron James. That list includes legends like Shaq, 1992, who joined the Cavs in 2009 during LeBron's first MVP campaign. Dwight Howard, 2004, who helped anchor the Lakers' defense en route to the 2020 title. And Anthony Davis, 2012, LeBron's longest-tenured all-star teammate in LA. Yet not all stories ended with rings. Andrew Bogut, 2005, famously broke his leg less than 1 minute into his Cavaliers debut. Greg Oden, 2007, barely touched the floor in Miami due to persistent injuries. And then there's Joe Smith, 1995, who never quite lived up in all status, but served as a reliable veteran presence. Ayton's task? To avoid the pitfalls of the past and become the dominant interior presence LA desperately needs. Speaking of dominance, let's not forget Kyrie Irving, the 2011 top pick who formed one of the most iconic duos in NBA history alongside LeBron during their time in Cleveland. Kyrie's clutch Game 7 three-pointer in the 2016 Finals helped deliver the franchise its first-ever championship. Then there's Derrick Rose, the youngest MVP in league history, who had a brief but emotional stint with LeBron in 2017, marked more by injuries than highlights. When you stitch all of these names together, a pattern emerges. LeBron's career has been shaped and sharpened by playing alongside the most elite draft talents, even when those careers took unexpected turns. Ayton, still in his prime, now has a rare second chance to fulfill his potential, this time under the brightest lights in basketball. While Ayton's arrival adds depth and size to the Lakers roster, it's Marcus Smart's surprise signing that may turn out to be the smartest move of the entire offseason. Quietly, behind the scenes, the Lakers were also hunting for a perimeter defender who could bring toughness, leadership, and postseason experience. Something sorely missed since the departure of Alex Caruso. And when Marcus Smart's contract was unexpectedly bought out by the Washington Wizards, the Lakers moved fast. Very fast. There were no complicated trades, no assets surrendered. Just a clean buyout signing that added one of the league's best defenders to a team in desperate need of grit. But how did this move happen so smoothly? Well, it turns out Luka Doncic played a huge role behind the scenes. According to reports, Luka Doncic personally reached out to Marcus Smart and began pushing Lakers executives to make the deal happen. Why Luka? Because of the unique off-court bond they've developed through Team USA training camps and off-season workouts. Doncic, fully aware of the Lakers' playoff flaws, especially after watching them struggle against elite guards like Anthony Edwards, knew Smart could be the missing piece. And while Doncic himself is still under Dallas Mavericks' control, his behind-the-curtains influence added urgency to a Lakers front office that was already monitoring Smart's situation. As soon as the buyout was official, LA didn't blink. They made the offer and Smart accepted, citing the Lakers as a dream destination and LeBron's leadership as a key factor in his decision. Now let's connect the dots. Ayton solves the Lakers' long-standing issue at the 5: rim protection, rebounding, and a vertical threat in pick-and-roll actions. But Smart? He solves something more elusive: perimeter defense, emotional leadership, and the ability to neutralize elite guards come playoff time. In last season's playoff loss to Minnesota, the Lakers were exposed by their inability to contain dribble penetration and defensive switches. Smart, a former Defensive Player of the Year, instantly addresses those shortcomings. He brings more than just stats. He brings an attitude, a culture, and a toughness that championship teams are built around. If healthy, he could become the glue guy this roster so desperately lacked in recent years. What's even more remarkable is that the Lakers didn't have to sacrifice anything to make these two big moves. No draft picks were traded. No young core players like Dalton Knecht or Rui Hachimura were moved. And no financial flexibility was lost. In a single offseason, Rob Pelinka and the Lakers front office managed to land a former number 1, first overall pick in Ayton, and a former DPOY in Marcus Smart, all without compromising the team's future. That's not just good management, that's a masterclass in opportunistic roster building. And with LeBron likely entering his final NBA season, every roster decision counts. These moves weren't just about now, they're about legacy. So where does that leave us? With training camp on the horizon, the Lakers now boast one of the most balanced rosters in the league. A starting 5 potentially featuring LeBron, Davis, Ayton, Reeves, and Smart is not only physically imposing, but defensively tenacious. Depth, issues, resolved, leadership, upgraded. And with Smart's fiery presence and Ayton's hunger to prove himself, the Lakers may have just built the kind of roster that gives LeBron one last legitimate shot at ring number 5. But we want to know what you think. Will this be the team that brings another banner to LA? Or is this just another hype-filled off-season move that won't translate to June success? Let your voice be heard in the comments. Do you believe DeAndre Ayton can finally unleash his full potential in LA? Was Marcus Smart the missing piece this team needed all along? And what does all this mean for LeBron's farewell season? Will it end in glory or frustration? Make sure to hit that like button if you're excited about the new look Lakers, subscribe for daily updates straight from LA, and tap the bell so you don't miss a second of this incredible journey. Because if this offseason is any indication, the Lakers are coming for everything in 2025.